I'm here with 2 boxes of potatoes from the Dollar Tree. On the left I have Betty Crocker Skillet potatoes, roasted garlic and herb, and on the right I have Hungry Jack family size cheesy scalloped potatoes made with 100% real potatoes. Which box gives us more potatoes for our money?
Counter cooking. No kitchen, no problem.
So I recently tried their Hungry Jack au gratin potatoes, and what's inside the box is basically dehydrated potatoes and a seasoning packet. And I'm not a fan of the seasoning packet at all, but the dehydrated potatoes were actually pretty good, and they're really convenient to have on hand for a quick meal, and they're really lightweight, so they're good for traveling or cooking on the road. So what I thought I would do is open these boxes and see if one box gives us more potatoes than the other box. Both of these boxes cost $1.25 at the Dollar Tree. The box on the left is 4.2 ounces, the box on the right is 5 ounces, and I don't care about the weight of the seasoning packet. What I'm curious about is the actual weight of the potatoes, like which box gives us more potatoes for our money. Let's start with the Betty Crocker Skillet potatoes. So this box gives us 4.05 ounces of potatoes. And now let's check out the Hungry Jack potatoes. The first difference I notice is that with the Hungry Jack potatoes, the potatoes are in the box, but with the Betty Crocker potatoes, the potatoes were in plastic. And look at that, with the Hungry Jack potatoes, we get 3.25 ounces of potatoes. So we're actually getting less potatoes. We're getting like 3/4 of an ounce less potatoes with the Hungry Jack than we are with the Betty Crocker. So now let's weigh these seasoning packets. So for the Hungry Jack, the seasoning packet weighs 1.65 ounces. And for the Betty Crocker, the seasoning packet weighs 0.85 ounces. So if we take a look at these boxes, they're roughly the same size, but the Hungry Jack box is actually a little bit bigger. So I have them laid flat on a table right now, and the Hungry Jack box is a little bit taller. And when I put them on their side, the Hungry Jack box is basically the same. I mean, it's a little tiny bit taller, maybe like 1/16 of an inch taller. And if we look at the boxes from this angle, you could see that the Hungry Jack box looks thicker than the Betty Crocker box. Also, the Hungry Jack box is 5 ounces and the Betty Crocker box is 4.2 ounces. So many people would automatically think, well, you're going to get more in the 5-ounce box. It even says family size, 5 servings. If we look at the nutrition facts, the Betty Crocker says 4 servings per container, serving size 3/4 cup is packaged, and the Hungry Jack says 5 servings per container, 3/4 cup dry. About 1/2 cup prepared, and the Betty Crocker is 2/3 cup prepared. So another difference that I wanted to point out is the actual potatoes themselves. So on the left we have the Betty Crocker Skillet potatoes. You can see that there are skins on the outside of the potatoes. And on the right we see the Hungry Jack potatoes, and those have been peeled. Other than that, both of the potatoes seem to be the same thickness. So the only real difference between the potatoes is the Skillet potatoes have the skin on them. The Hungry Jack potatoes don't have the skin on them. And of course, you get more potatoes with the Skillet potatoes than you do with the Hungry Jack potatoes. So for me, if I was going to buy these again, say to have some dehydrated potatoes on hand for emergency purposes, I would definitely buy the Betty Crocker Skillet potatoes because I'm going to get more potatoes than the Hungry Jack potatoes. We also have to remember that these weights are the dehydrated weights of the potatoes. Once those potatoes are rehydrated, it would be an even bigger difference as far as the weight of the potatoes go. So if you're in a Dollar Tree and you're looking for dehydrated potatoes and you see these 2 options, if you want more potatoes, go with the Skillet potatoes. If you want more seasonings, then maybe go with the Hungry Jack. But personally, for me, I'd rather just put my own seasonings on them anyway. But I do think having dehydrated potatoes on hand is good for emergency purposes. It's good for a quick meal. If you don't have time to do shopping or can't get to the stores, having some dehydrated potatoes is a quick, healthy meal. and also they're really lightweight and easy to travel with. So that is my video. I hope it was helpful for you. If it was, please give the video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to this channel and have a great day. Bye.